So here are 4 exercises that I'll do basically forever to keep my knee feeling good and not painful. I have a history of knee surgery. I've got knee pain with going downstairs and running, or at least I did. And now I've been doing all these exercises that's been helping to keep my quad strong and my knee less sensitive to pain. And so the first one that I like to do is a forward step down. Now the reason why we do forward versus like a step up or even a side step is that when I step forward, there's really no way but to load the quad. So when I step forward like this, it's really hard for me to shift the weight back to my hip, which is really what happens to a lot of people when they start to have knee pain. They'll start to squat and they'll notice, instead of squatting upright and loading the knees, they'll start to squat and their torso will get parallel to the ground. And that's just us shifting our weight back to our hip so that our knee doesn't have to feel that load. So the first one's that step down. The other thing, very easy. All these are great, they're easy. You don't need any equipment for this. Next one is gonna be a single leg wall sit. So I'm gonna come down to the depth that I feel good, and then I'm just gonna hold. So for me, my knee pain starts to come on when I get too low. And so I might just come down and then I'm just gonna hold that. Now this is an isometric contraction. It's a closed chain isometric. And so my quad right now, you know, even after the steps, and I've been doing some demos, my quad's shaking, it's on fire. I'm just gonna hold that. The goal is to not be painful. 3 and under out of 10 pain is the key here. Next one I like to do, again, same wall. I'm gonna put my heels up on the wall. What the heels up on the wall does is it makes me load into my knee. The other thing that this wall does is it makes it so I can't do that hinge like I talked about. I can't shift my weight back to my hip. So I'm constraining the motion so it can only be driven through my knee. So I'm gonna go up like this, and then you can go to whatever depth you want. I like to go all the way down because I have the range of motion and my knees feel good doing this. And so I'll do all the way up right. It works your quads a lot because I'm pushing myself against the wall because I don't want my back to come against. I'm trying to stay upright, sliding on the wall the whole time. Okay, next one. One of the personal favorites. There's a lot of ways to do this, but what I like to do is I like to do a split squat. So rear foot elevated, you could use a couch. You don't have to have one of these nice devices that we have. Use a couch, use a chair, put it up on another bar at the gym, and you're just gonna control the way down. You could explode up, you could do a drop catch. Like there's a lot of things you can do with tempo. You can pull different levers to make this work for what you're trying to do, right? Like early phase, I might do down, hold, and then push back up. Late phase, I might do like a drop catch, hold, explode up. And so I'm trying to train power in that motion. But the benefit of a split squat is massive for knee pain. And so those are the 4 exercises that I do on a daily basis to keep my knee from hurting.